Hello everybody, welcome to Borderland MMA, the only place you ever need to go for your MMA news, your reactions, your podcasts, even though I don't have a podcast yet. God knows the world does not need another white dude with a fucking podcast. But today, let me move my fucking fat ass, hold on. There we go. Today, we are going to be going over the UFC Fight Night between Israel Adesanya and V Imavov. We're going to go over the main card. Real quick, Shamil Gaziev won. Wanted to be sure. Let's go. Anyway, I watched the main card on stream. I'm gonna be uploading my reactions later. Great event. Some stinker fights along the way, but overall great event. Starting off with Farizim and Mike Davis. This was a crazy fight. This was a bloodbath. I did not think I was gonna see a bloodbath like this tonight or today, but I did. I believe Ziem got cut Davis open in the first round or in the second round with a knee. Using the new rules, which is pretty sick. This fight started out with the first round, right off the bat. Mike Davis goes in for a takedown and then pulls guard, which is very odd. I don't know if he was injured or what, but then Mike Davis, then they get up, they strike a little bit, Mike Davis goes in, pulls guard again. So I don't know what Mike Davis's plan was in here. Maybe he just completely neutralized Ziem by taking him to the ground, but it did not work. It did not look like Mike Davis that I've watched fights of before. So I hope it was just ring rust and he had a few sick submission attempts. I thought he was going to break Ziem's leg at one point in the second round. But yeah, overall great fight. I liked it a lot. I don't have anything to complain about, you know what I mean? But yeah, good fight. Ziem gets a win decision. Pretty unanimous. I feel like he won every round. But good performance great performance by Ziem. Can't wait to see where he goes next. And Mike Davis, let's get him in the gym some more. Hopefully this helped him kind of get back adjusted. It's been about 2 years since he fought, so he did pretty good, all things considered. Yeah, Ziem, amazing lightweight prospect. I think maybe 1 or 2 more fights, and we'll get him into the top 15. We'll see. Maybe 1 more fight, because he did knock out Matt Frivola, so give him BSD. I want to see Ziem. Fuck it, I'll matchmake too. I want to see Ziem versus BSD for Ziem's next fight. Only the winners. Alright, bantamweight bout between Said Nurmagomedov and Vinicius Oliveira. So, I had Vinicius by KO. Vinicius won, but he wasn't a KO. I'm just going to call him Oliveira because I don't know how to say his fucking first name. Oliveira won. Nasty fight. Crazy stand-up. Pretty good grappling exchanges. Overall, very fun fight. Very good fight. And, you know, Oliveira did what I thought he was going to do. He pieced him up on the feet. He kind of let him gas out in the first round, which is why Said won the first round. But overall, great fight. You know, 2 great prospects. I don't think this takes away from Ziem or Zaid. Oh yeah, real quick. Ziem in the first fight of the night, he came in with his pants white. He left with the pants red. That's how bloody that shit was. Anyway, back to this. Oliveira implemented his game plan really well. He tired out Said in the first round and then just started piecing him up in the second. He was throwing really creative strikes and throwing some really creative takedowns as well. So I'm very curious to see where Oliveira goes. I think he needs another opponent outside the top 15 before breaking into the top 15 because bantamweight is so stacked. So give him another one of those, whoever you want, and then move on. You know what? No, give him who do we think we should give him? My recording freaked out right there. I don't know what that was. But anyway, Oliveira, its next fight, I want to see him against Garbrandt. I think him versus Cody Garbrandt would be a big fight. I think he deserves to get some name value. I think that it's a winnable fight for Garbrandt because Oliveira was getting tagged up at some points by Said. So, you know, it'd be a good fight. I want to see that next. I think it'd be great. Said pulls out the decision victory. Or not Said, sorry. Oliveira pulls out the decision over Said. Said won the first round. Oliveira won the second and third pretty convincingly. Someone said that it was a robbery in my live chat. No, it wasn't. That's ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, Said, great performance. Let's see. Does it show me the? Yeah, it does. So, it was pretty even on strikes. Oliveira had the takedown advantage and the sub advantage. And the significant strike advantage. I know it looks close, right? It looks close. And round 1, because round 1 was the majority of Said's striking. Because then it's just all Oliveira. So yeah, I want Oliveira against Cody Garbrandt. Said, he didn't really lose any stock, so maybe give him another unranked fighter and have him piece him up, maybe a Can, and then have him fight a Cody Garbrandt level name. And maybe crack top 15. I think both these guys are great, and I'm excited for their futures. Oh, brother. Now, I should say, oh, brother, my guy won. Sergey Pavlovich versus Jairzo Rosenstrike. I'm sorry, I butchered his name. Pretty amazing fight. If you look at the numbers from Sergey, just absolute control. Absolute, utter control for Sergey. He was a much more defensive fighter this go-around compared to his Volkov fight. He moved his head a lot more. He was a lot patienter. He was running in and blitzing and striking, but he wasn't doing that every 15 seconds. He was very diligent with his stamina. He was very diligent with his grappling every time. He was very patient. That's the main thing I want to point out. And he was very calculated, because a few times he would rock Rosenstrike on the feet. And he would, instead of trying to finish like the old Pavlovich would have, he started swinging, or he went in for a takedown. And he kept him there for the rest of the round. That is a huge difference from the Pavlovich we've seen before. That Pavlovich, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say he's a danger to Tom Aspinall. No one in this division. This fight showed me no one in this division is a danger to Tom Aspinall. Nobody. Tom Aspinall is at the top of a mountain. Every other heavyweight, except for maybe John Jones, because John Jones is in a helicopter. That's an advantage from an external source. John Jones is in a helicopter. Tom Aspinall actually climbed to the top of the mountain, and everyone else in the heavyweight division is at the fucking base of the mountain. Who's gonna fight him? Who? Gone? Tom Aspinall would rugby tackle Gone and submit him in one. The heavyweight division is in a rough spot if we don't get John versus Aspinall. Let me just say it like that. Anyway, moving on. Oh yeah, anyway. But Sergey, amazing fight. Unanimous decision. I think it was like 30-27 all around. So, complete shutdown by Sergey. I'm very impressed. I hope to see more from Sergey in the future. And yeah. Oh, this healed me. Seeing Michael Page get a victory in the UFC healed me. So, Michael Venom Page was phenomenal in this fight. This was a Michael Venom Page like I've never seen him before. Michael Venom Page was patient. He kept distance better than almost anyone I've seen in the UFC. He was calm. He didn't get too excited. He didn't make dumb mistakes. He was grappling really well. He didn't let this undefeated prospect with all this momentum deter him or scare him. He went in there and did what Michael Page does, which is he moved around, he made Chara Bullet miss, he countered, and he outstriked him and made Chara Bullet honestly look stupid. Michael Venom Page was throwing running knees or flying knees. He was throwing tornado kicks. He landed a hard spin kick in the or wheel kick in the at the end of the first round. He landed another hard one in the middle of the second. He shut down Chara Bullet, and I want to say it was 30-27 as well. So, and he did say that he was staying at middleweight, which is good. I want him to stay at middleweight. I don't know who I want him to fight. It is crazy that he. So, he fought Ian Gary last. And he gave Ian Gary a very good fight. He gave Ian Gary a fight, about as good of a fight as Shavkat gave him. Only Shavkat did a little bit better, which is why he got the W, and Shavkat's an aura merchant. But MVP is at the top of his game. MVP can be champion. I want MVP to make a run. Here's my plan for MVP. Oh, this one, I don't know how to match up. Sergey Pavlovich, I don't know how to match him up. I don't. That's why I didn't. The heavyweight division, I don't know. Definitely not its best years. Anyway. How I want Michael Page to do this. JDM and Leon Edwards are fighting in London. I believe in March. I want JDM to beat Leon, which I think he will. And then, of course, Leon's going to disappear for 6 months. So maybe MVP will take a fight between then and now. But, obviously this would be if he moved back down. But I want Leon to lose to JDM. And I want Leon versus MVP in London whenever they go back. After that, I want the loser of JDM Bilal or JDM Shavkat to fight him, and then I want him to fight for the belt. I think it's possible. I think the MVP can do it. I think the MVP can be champion in the UFC, which is fucking crazy. But, yeah, very good fight. People were talking shit about this fight. Fuck you. It was good. You cannot watch the Sergey Pavlovich fight, which I'm not saying it was bad. It just wasn't a fight. It really wasn't. This was an amazing fight. Oh. I don't want to talk about it. Izzy started out this fight so well. I think he was up in the first round. He was doing so well. And then round 2 happened. Nasruddin Imavov knocked out Israel Adesanya with an overhand right. Nasruddin Imavov is a problem in this division. He is. Nasruddin Imavov. I hate to sound like fucking Joe Rogan, but who does that to Israel Adesanya? Who? Alex didn't. Not in UFC. Sean didn't. Dricus didn't. Who does that? Who sparks Izzy in the second round? Yes, Izzy got caught, but you have to give credit to Imavov. He looked great. He looked like somebody who can make a run at the belt, who's on a run for the belt. This is his 5th win in a row. Like, I will admit it. I'll take full accountability. I was discounting Nasruddin Imavov in this fight. I was. I thought Izzy was going to give him a masterclass. I thought the Izzy of old was going to come back. And he did. And he still wasn't good enough to beat Imavov. I will never doubt Imavov again. Unless he goes against, like, Pereira or DDP. Or Hamzat. But, like, who does that to Israel Adesanya? You think Sean Strickland's going to march down Imavov after what we just saw? No. This dude is a fucking problem in this division. His grappling looked good. He was calm. He was fighting the GOAT of his division. And he still was calm. He was cool. He was collected. And he knocked him out. He was unconscious. He was. What a fight. Nasruddin Imavov. Who should he fight next? He should fight the loser of DDP Strickland. He should. What's next for Izzy? Izzy, I know that you're almost done with your career. He might have retired. I don't know. I know you're almost done with your career. And I know you don't want to. Go up to light heavyweight and fight Alex Pereira. You know the UFC will give you that. And you know it will make you so much fucking money. While you still can. You know Alex wants to. Go up. Because once Alex beats Ank, who's he going to fight? Go up. Make millions. Maybe you'll even win. You won't, but maybe you will. And then keep that YouTube channel going, brother. I'm not saying Izzy's washed. I'm just saying, what else does he have to prove in this sport other than fighting Alex again? What else does he have to prove? He's the middleweight GOAT. He has a win over Alex Pereira, 2 wins over Rob, a win over Yoel Romero. Like, he's got a win over Anderson Silva. He's got a great resume. He's had a phenomenal career. He's made a fuck ton of money. What else does he have to do? What a shame. Because I was so happy to see Israel come back. I was. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for Imavov, have him fight the winner of or the loser of DDP Strickland. And the winner will fight Hamzat. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry I'm still a little heated over Adesanya losing. Oh well. I hope you guys had a good time. I did stream that on TikTok. I might upload the reaction on YouTube, unfortunately. It got spoiled for me in the chat because I was behind. I'm going to have to stop looking at chat during lives because I get spoiled. I got spoiled on the Max Holloway knockout and I got spoiled on this. So, But, alright, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay warm, get some great food. I'm off to the gym. Yeah, have a great rest of your day. Be safe. Love y'all, and I'll see you guys next weekend. Before next weekend, I'm gonna do a 312 video, obviously, breaking it down, give my predictions, all that. But next weekend, I'm gonna be streaming on YouTube and on TikTok. My fight companion for UFC 312, Ricky Duplessis versus Sean Strickland. Give me a follow, give me a subscribe to me on YouTube. I'll see you there. We had a blast this time. I think I peaked at like 22K viewers on TikTok. It was great. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys when I see you, and bye. Also, here's my reaction to the knockout of Israel Adesanya. Yeah, have a great rest of your day, you guys. Oh! Overhead right from Adesanya Imavov! On top of Izzy, hammer shots! Nasruddin Imavov knocks out Israel Adesanya in round 2.